Defense Minister James Heappey locked horns with Adil Ray during a tense exchange on Tuesday's instalment of Good Morning Britain. They debated senior civil servant Sue Gray's Cabinet Office inquiry into parties held inside Downing Street when COVID-19 restrictions were in place. When Ray questioned the minister on whether the credibility of Gray's impending report, Heappey issued him with a stark warning. Heappey said people will have to wait and see what Gray comes back with following her investigation. He explained, and people like me have a job at work to do to explain to the British public that right now there is a Prime Minister and a government which are getting on with delivering their priorities. The minister said the government is tackling a very difficult economic situation and national security challenges. However, Adil interjected, "Can we just clarify one thing? A lot of people want to talk about Sue Gray's inquiry. It's not an independent injury though, is it?" Lorraine Kelly hits out at Prince Harry over police protection request. She's a civil servant who reports to the Prime Minister and all she can do is report facts, and the person who will decide the punishment on the Prime Minister is the Prime Minister himself. "It's true, isn't it?" Heappey replied. "Last time she did one of these it led to a Deputy Prime Minister having to leave the post, so anybody who is trying to suggest Sue Gray is some sort of patsy, they are picking on the wrong woman. She is formidable." However, Ray added, "It's not independent though, is it?" Heappey scoffed, "Well, I wouldn't want to be investigated by Sue Gray. She is fearless and utterly inscrutable, and frankly I think she's earned the right to be regarded with a bit more respect than your question implies." Susanna Reid told Heappey that Mr Johnson's trust was crumbling away following the Partygate scandal. She added, "MPs don't trust him to the point where they don't want him to be the leader anymore. His authority is crumbling away, and he was told yesterday by a political editor that his explanation was ludicrous and silly and he was taking the mickey out of the British public." PM will give the go-ahead to lift Plan B COVID restrictions. Latest look for a new job, Boris. Pensioners livid at scrap triple lock. Insight on Jab Sheffier upset COVID accusations. Reaction: Gray is investigating around 13 parties held in Downing Street which appear to have broken lockdown rules. The most infamous of these events was the alleged party in the Downing Street garden on May 20, 2020. The Prime Minister's principal private secretary Martin Reynolds reportedly invited 100 staff to socially distanced drinks in the garden at number 10. Johnson and his partner Kerry Simons were both present at the party. The Prime Minister claimed he thought it was a work event, which would mean it was exempt from the regulations. At the time of the alleged party, the UK was in lockdown with all non-essential retail closed along with entertainment venues, schools and universities. Britons were only allowed to meet one other person outside while keeping a social distance of 2 meters. Good Morning Britain continues weekdays on ITV between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m.